Okay, you guys, let's get into this because things surrounding Stefon Diggs just keep getting messier and messier. Every time you think the situation can't escalate further, somehow it does. And now it seems like Stefon Diggs cannot catch a break when it comes to men coming forward accusing him of inappropriate sexual behavior or alleged sexual relationships. And trust me, what I'm about to break down today is wild from every angle. So first, let's rewind the situation a little bit. If you somehow missed the update, Stefon Diggs and Cardi B are officially together, and yes, they just welcomed a baby boy whom they reportedly named Baby Brim. Cardi has been posting him in Patriots gear, smiling, glowing, and giving fans the impression that she is fully in love and feels protected, safe, and supported with Stefon. She's been telling everybody how he boosts her confidence and how this new chapter has her feeling loved again. But while Cardi is showing off her new little family, the internet is unraveling with another whole storyline involving Stefon Diggs, one that keeps getting darker every time a new person comes forward. Now, earlier this year, Stefon was already dealing with one major accusation. A man by the name Christopher Blake Griffin came out claiming that Stefon Diggs drugged him and tried to sexually assault him back in 2023. Yes, that was the headline, and it shook the internet. Lawsuits were filed, countersuits were filed, narratives were flipped back and forth, and at this point, it's a tangled legal knot. Stefon Diggs denied everything. He said Christopher was lying, and the entire story was fabricated to ruin his name. And here's the thing. Christopher Blake Griffin wasn't even the one suing at first. He was simply going online telling his story, doing interviews, trying to, quote, warn people, at least according to his side of things. Stefon Diggs caught wind of the allegations and decided to sue Christopher for defamation. And then Christopher countersued, claiming emotional distress, attempted assault, and more. So that case is still ongoing, still messy, still unresolved. But now, here's where it gets crazy. Someone else has stepped forward. Another man, another claim, another wave of speculation. And the timing could not be worse. This second man goes by the name Bivby Banks. And y'all, the job description speaks for itself. His entire career exists on camera doing very explicit adult content. So this isn't some random anonymous person. This is someone very familiar with promoting themselves publicly and someone who already has a reputation online. On November 27th, he randomly posted on Twitter saying, "Used to talk to all these female rappers' current boyfriends." And of course, that got people talking right away. People immediately started connecting dots, people started tagging Stefon Diggs, people started tagging Cardi, and you know how the internet works. People started investigating instantly. And then he followed that up with another tweet saying, "Hate to do this, but I will be stepping forward about certain things I felt I had to keep private." And you already know what that means. People exploded with speculation. People assumed he was talking about Stefon Diggs because Stefon is the only current boyfriend of a major female rapper who is already in the middle of another scandal with another man. The timing was too suspicious, too calculated, too convenient. But then the shocking part, a DM screenshot started circulating. In this message, someone reached out to Bivby asking why he deleted or unsent a message he allegedly sent about Stefon Diggs. The DM reads, "Ma'am, why you unend the message about Diggs?" And Bivby replied, "I just got a briefing on who you are and I respect your privacy, champ. Tell your story when it's time." Then he added, "I'm so sorry. I saw what happened and I really feel bad. I definitely don't mind saying something. I just would have to get permission from my team. But I appreciate your message for real." But here's the plot twist. The person who sent that DM was Christopher Blake Griffin, the same man accusing Stefon Diggs of drugging and assaulting him back in 2023. So now you have two men not connected to each other, both implying that Stefon Diggs was involved with them in some way, and one of them is already in a legal war with Diggs. And the fact that Christopher reached out to Bivby, acknowledging that he wanted him to tell his story, makes the entire thing even stranger. Did they know each other? Did they talk? Is one trying to recruit the other to strengthen the case? Or are there multiple similar experiences? That's the question people are debating. Now, let's be crystal clear here. None of this has been proven in court. These are allegations, they are claims, and Bivby Banks has not officially come forward with a full statement. But he hinted, he tweeted, he deleted messages, and people are taking those hints very seriously, especially considering everything else already happening around Stefon Diggs. Because legally, Stefon is drowning in drama. Besides the Christopher Blake Griffin case, he also recently had a paternity dispute with Lord Giselle. And yes, it was confirmed he is the father of her child. That revelation alone created another wave of headlines. And if that wasn't enough, he also has an assault lawsuit with his ex-girlfriend Mulan Hernandez. So that's 3 major legal battles, plus multiple accusations, plus Cardi B having just given birth. The timing of all this is absolutely wild. Now, the real question everyone is debating online is any of this true? Or are people simply trying to use Stefon Diggs' name now that he's connected to Cardi B, one of the most famous women in the world? Because let's be honest, when a celebrity gets more famous, the allegations increase. When Cardi B is involved, the spotlight grows. And when someone already has one accusation circulating, people are far more willing to believe a second one. That's why this new situation is so damaging. Once the door opened earlier this year with Christopher Blake Griffin, people became more willing to believe that Stefon Diggs might have a hidden lifestyle. And when that door is open, anyone stepping through after that automatically gets attention, truth or not. This is what people mean when they say Pandora's box has been opened. And now every new allegation hits harder because one already exists. Meanwhile, Cardi B is out here living her life, holding her newborn, posting pictures, and trying to enjoy motherhood while her boyfriend is trending for everything except football. And people are questioning her decision-making, her choices, and whether she knew any of this before getting involved with Stefon Diggs. Some people online are also raising a different type of conversation, saying that people's obsession with labeling men as gay, zesty, bisexual, DL, or anything else is excessive. They're saying people need to stop assuming based on clothing, behavior, mannerisms, or the company a man keeps. They're arguing that Stefon Diggs hasn't said anything about being gay, bisexual, or anything else, so these assumptions are unfair. Others disagree, saying that Stefon's dating patterns, scandals, and infidelity are red flags, comparing him to other celebrities like Dwight Howard, who faced similar accusations. But one thing is clear, people are obsessed with this topic. Every day you see people online debating masculinity, sexuality, and whether a man can enjoy fashion, expression, or softness without being labeled something. Some people even say that men who are extremely promiscuous, especially into their 30s, are hiding something deeper inside and that their lifestyles are signs of bisexuality. People even dragged Cardi into it, saying that Stefon choosing her proves he has low standards with women. So yes, the commentary has gotten extreme, judgmental, and honestly unfair in many ways.
But that's all
the
I have
core
for you, and
issue
I'll talk
remains.
to you later.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Cardi B downfall is looking crazy right now. How the fuck you managed to get pregnant not even a year after
Stefon Diggs actually do any of this? Is Bivby Banks telling the truth? Is this another attempt to pile on to Stefon when he's already vulnerable? Or is this the beginning of something more serious coming out? At the moment, there is no proof, no public statement, no documented evidence. Just hints, deleted messages, tweets, and timing. But the internet is watching very closely. And people believe that where there's smoke, there might be fire, especially when multiple people start telling similar stories. So for now, we wait. We keep an eye out for what Bivby Banks decides to reveal, and we watch the legal battle surrounding Stefon Diggs continue to unfold. But let me know what you guys think about this entire situation. Do you think Stefon Diggs is living in his truth? Do you think people are lying for clout? Do you think these are real experiences or opportunistic stories? Who do you believe? Stefon Diggs, Christopher Blake Griffin, or Bivby Banks? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because this story is far from over and I will definitely keep you updated as more details come out.